All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me see if this can go live on the other platform as well. Yes. Okay, I think I'm having a bit of technical issue right here. All right, couldn't access specific channel. Okay. There's an issue here. There is an issue from my end. All right, so just a moment, guys. Okay, I'm trying to see what we can do together this afternoon, this weekend. All right, so yeah, I'm just trying to set up my live stream platform, and I want to see if I can multi-stream to other social media handles. But I'm having a bit of technical issue right here, so you have to bear with me, guys. Okay, you will have to bear with me. Let me just see if I can fix some of these things and then we can get it rolling. By the way, if there is any token you want me to look at, all right, my focus is some crypto price because I have a 200k account that I'm trading. I have a 200k funded account that I'm trading, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on. And we can be doing both swing and scalping depending on what we see in the market. Currently is Ethereum I'm looking at. And from the look of things, guys, you can see Ethereum currently is at this level, and we need to keep an eye on this. Let me make this bigger so that okay. So remember on the daily time frame, you can see currently that's what I'm looking at on the daily time frame. This previous swing low here is what I'm looking at. As long as this candle do not close below that level, it will be a good area to start looking for a buy. All right, taking out this swing point, right? Maybe we could actually swing a bit to clear the liquidity around here, and then we'll start going up. So for the weekend, this is what I'm looking at for Ethereum. I'm looking for a buy setup from here, with the hope that we come back up to fill in this imbalance, this fair value gap around this area. Maybe before we continue to go down, or maybe we reclaim this area here to start going up. Right? So that's what I'm going to be looking at. I'm going to be sharing that with you. You can let me know if there is any token you want me to look at on the comment section. But before then, guys, I think I'm having some technical issues because I needed this live stream to go to TikTok as well. But it seems that is not working at the moment. So I will need to fix that option, right? That issue right now. So bear with me. I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me know in the comment section where you're joining from, and any token you want me to look at, you can use the comment section as well. So just bear with me a moment. I'll be right back. All right, gentlemen, I think we succeeded. Who is still with me here? Anybody? All right, if you are right here with me, just let me know. Let me know in the comment section that you are here with me. And let's get it rolling, guys. So for Ethereum, to start with, we're starting with ETH. Let's see what we can achieve from there. So Ethereum. So as usual, this is what I'm looking at from the daily time frame. Okay, so I'll go ahead and map that area. I hope I'm still active. Please let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. All right, so let me just go ahead and map out that area, then we can go ahead and... Okay, so that's the daily swing low we are looking for. So as usual, I'll go down to my 1 hour time frame. I could actually start from the 4 hours time frame to start looking at what should be done right here. Okay, all right. Yeah, so these rejections around this area, yeah, this is what we look at, the drawing on that daily time frame. So let me just take that out so that be able to focus on what we want here. Yeah, so right here, okay, let me do 15 minutes. Our previous day low, you can see that this has grabbed all the liquidity around that area. And as long as price, this is on the 15 minutes time frame, okay, for Ethereum, as long as price holds, above this level, gentlemen, I'm going to be looking for a long trade. Okay, as long as price holds above this level, I'll be looking for a long trade from here. All right, I'll be looking for a long trade from here. So let me just adjust this, do this to be, then reduce. Okay, so I just want to see price action consolidate for a while here, and then we push up. All right, we consolidate for a while here and we push up. So our low for this particular range on the 15 minutes time frame, our low, we're looking at that $2,607, and then for the high, we're looking at this area out to 700. Right, we're looking at that to 700. So if you're waiting for price market structure to break this structure above that level, well, maybe when that happens, you can start looking for a long trade. But what I'm looking for, anywhere around this area, let me see what the stop loss will be, will look like. Okay, so I'll be looking for a long trade around this area with my stop loss line for me, and then I will be looking for a 1 to 3. Okay, I'll be looking for a 1 to 3 from here to the upside. So let me see if we can, from here to that previous, the high of the 15 minutes. Let's see what we can achieve from there, guys. Okay, so 1 to 3 here would do. We can just target this area here. Yeah, I'm looking for exactly risk to reward ratio 1 to 3. That's what I'm looking at for Ethereum. So I'll be looking for, I'll be setting limit for this trade, and let's see how it plays out. All right, I'll be setting limit for this trade, and let's see how it plays out. And for those of you who have been asking, right, I trade with HyroTrader. HyroTrader is a crypto trade pro firm platform that funds crypto traders. So it's HyroTrader I trade with. The link is in the video description, so you can just go and check out and get a funded account and join us. All right, we have a Signal group. We have a Telegram where we provide Signal back to back. So if you want to take advantage of that, you can join us and take all the signals. For instance, the trade we shared this morning, which is INIT, all right, a sell trade. We're already in TP4 or 5 or thereabout. Yeah, that trade is already almost doing the full TP. We're at TP5 already. Okay, that's for INIT, and some other tokens. So if you want to join us, make sure you use the link in the video description to join us. All right, use the link. You can check out my bio for all of those details. Guys, it's Saturday, right? I'm just chatting. Okay, I'm trying to make sure that this is working on. I'm trying to multi-stream both on YouTube and other platform, on TikTok as well. So if depending on whatever platform you're joining from, you could actually let me know in the comment section any token you want me to look at for you, because I don't intend to stay in this stream for long. I just wanted to see that everything is working perfectly, with all the platform that I'm streaming to. So if you are here and there's any token you want me to look at, you can let me know in the comment section. And if you're hearing me loud and clear, all right, you can equally let me know in the comments, because I'm just seeing my feedbacks that they are giving me, that I'm currently active on all of those platforms, but I need confirmation from you guys. By the way, let me go ahead and set the limit order for this particular trade, and let's see how it goes. Okay. Let me set the limit order for this trade and let's see how it goes, guys. And remember, it's weekend, right? Anything can happen during weekend, so you need to trade with care. And anything can happen, so you need to trade with care, guys. All right, so all right, we seems to be having issue with internet connection. You just need to bear with me. It's one of those things. Oh boy. Gentlemen, internet is actually messing me up, right? It's not really a good thing to me, right? Internet is really messing me up at the moment. Definitely skate through it. All right, I think I'm back up. Let's see what we can achieve together here, guys. Um, okay, so all right, if you are still connected with me, please let me know in the comment section if you are still connected with me, okay? Um, I'm actually having a bit of but by the way, if you can, just go ahead and set the limit order to, you know, for this stuff. Let's go ahead and set limit order for this Ethereum trade, then we can go for the next one. Let's see how it goes. All right, I think everything is working fine, and then we've got this one trade set up. I don't know. Let's see. I'll start properly from either tomorrow possible to be able to meet up with the target. The target is to make at least 30K in a month. So if you are here with me, if you are going to be trading this with me, you let me know. This is for Ethereum. You can go ahead and set the limit order for this particular trade. If you want me to share this with you guys on Telegram, I can actually go ahead and do that, right? If you want this trade on Telegram, please just let me know and I'll go ahead and share that with you. But if not, if you can see everything clearly from your screen, why not go ahead and set the limit order and let's see how it goes. And once again, if you want to get a funded account, you can use the link in the video description too to join HyroTrader. And if you get an account with HyroTrader, let me know. You can use the link below to get about 10% discount while purchasing the account. And if you do get an account, do let me know and we'll be able to add you up to the group and we could be trading every day with you. All right. So the other token I'll be looking at, the next token I want to be looking at, which I'm going to be looking for buys, is WLD. We traded this token a few days ago and it did very well. And with the drop that happened in crypto and all of that, I want to see what we are going to be achieving from this going forward. All right. Yeah. So this was a trade we took, and then we were able to get this one to about almost 1 to 4.5 6 rather risk to reward ratio, and immediately the market started selling off, right? Immediately started selling off. So at this moment, WLD, what are we looking for? Okay, guys, we just need to wait, because let me see what the monthly time frame is saying. Definitely, yeah, this month is going to end bearish. As you can see, this month is going to end bearish. And on the monthly time frame, you want to pay attention to this particular swing low right here. This is that October, that's black swan that happened in October. So that's what we're looking at. We want to see if that area will be filled. Let me go to the weekly time frame and see what we can achieve there. Okay, this is the lowest. All right, with this dump that happened, the sell-off that happened in October, sometime in October, this is the lowest so far that this token has gone to, which is around less than $1. And right now you can see what this week, after we pumped up, the sells off immediately. So as long as we don't hold above this 0.42, then our next target to be looking for a buy will be around that level rate. All right, if this level fails, then we could be looking to buy lower, right? So if this level fails, this level right here, okay, if we go below this previous day low, we go below on the daily time frame, we could actually be looking at taking this swing right here. Okay, this is on the daily, so I'll be looking around. If I see any sign of buy around this area for WLD, I'll be looking to buy around that area. But if not, if this level fails, then guys, we will be looking for a sell, right? If this level right here fails, we'll be looking for a sell to the downside. That's what I'm looking at for WLD. So I'll keep an eye on this. This token will be on my watch list, and I'll be paying attention to this to see what I can actually achieve from it, right? I'll be looking at this to see what I can achieve from it. So let's see what happened. Let me see on the 1 hour time frame. Let's check 1 hour and see what we can achieve right here. I'm most welcome to use the comment section. If there's any token you want me to look at, right, you can go ahead and use the comment section, and I'll go ahead and look at that token for you. All right, so on the hourly time frame, all right, on the hourly time frame, you can see that WLD is respecting, it's currently yeah, so we can look at this other block around this area, which is where this particular WLD, this token is currently playing around. Okay, we actually first tested that level before we bounced, and now we are back into that range again. So anything within this range right here, all right, anything within this range right here, I'm looking to buy around this area if I see any signs. So that's why I'm keeping an eye on this, and that's why this token is going to be on my watch list. All right, but as long as we don't go below this 0.42 level, then I'm looking for a buy. But if we break below that level, guys, then there's nothing more we can do, right? There's nothing more we can do. But let's see what happens. We need to wait for confirmation telling us that buyers are taking over, because at the moment the sellers are still the one enjoying this. So we need to see a sign that buyers want to take over the market before, and that is taking out this liquidity around this area. And taking out this liquidity around this area, definitely, this area mapped out of 0.43 will be an ideal level to start looking for a buy. Okay, around this 0.43 on the dot will be an ideal level to start looking for a buy. And we could actually be looking for, let's say, 2 to 3% stop loss. Yeah, 3%. Let's do 3%. Okay, let's do 3% stop loss, and we'll be looking for a 1 to 3. In this case, if this plays out, we could actually get a 1 to 4 right there. All right, we could get a 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio up there. But let's see what happens, right? This is what I'm looking at for WLD. Keep an eye on it, and let's see if it plays out, fine, right? If it plays out, we're going to take that trade right here. So keep an eye on WLD. It's not time to set a limit order yet, but we'll see how it goes, right? We'll see how it goes. Is there any token you want me to look at? Put it in the comment section, guys. Any token at all you want me to look at for you, put it in the comment section, and let's see. So at the beginning of the stuff, and I needed to fix some technical issue. That's why I was a bit out. Let's look at piping. All right, so for piping, I'll equally keep an eye on this, and I'll equally keep an eye on this. Okay, we are currently feeling this imbalance right here, but we need to see a sign of rejection from here to the upside. So on the daily time frame, we're currently feeling this imbalance around this area, so we need to keep an eye on this. All right, we need to keep an eye on this. I still feel that hopefully during the weekend, between that when the market resumes on Monday, we could actually take out this area right here. If we do, then looking for a buy around this area would be a good day, because if I say buy from, let's say here, our stop loss is going to be very huge. Okay, our stop loss here is going to be very huge. So we're going to reduce our leverage and the rest, but let's go lower and start looking for any entries here. Okay, let's check out the 4 hours and see what we can achieve right here. So even on the 4 hours, you can see that imbalance right there is what we are currently feeling. So on the 4 hours time frame, this is my daily. So on the 4 hours time frame, we could actually be looking for an order block right here. We could use this one right here, but let me use that. Let me use that and see what happens. So, okay. I'm currently reacting from this our previous day low. Our previous day low is currently serving as a support at the moment, but if we break below that level, then we could be looking at 0.18 down to 0.16 for entry. Okay, 0.18 down to 0.16 for entry. That's what we'll be looking at. All right, but let's just see what happens. If I come to the 1 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame actually is giving me a nice vibe around here. I will do go ahead and confirm this with my using my Fibonacci 2. All right, so if I take my Fibonacci 2, currently you see that we are rejecting market on the 1 hour time frame, right? It's giving me this buy vibes. All right, so we're rejecting from first. You can see there are 2 confluence I'm looking at right now. Okay, the first one is from this my golden level using the Fibonacci tool. All right, from this my golden level using the Fibonacci 2, and the second is from this particular order block right here. If you check the 1 hour time frame, you can see that we have this order block, and then we have this fair value gap. So the fair value gap is what is being filled at the moment, and that lines up with that 0.06, from that 0.618 down to 0.79, which is our golden level on the Fibonacci 2. So if you want to risk it, right? If you want to risk it, because I would have wanted this to take out this high before we start looking at, but let's see. If I'm putting my stop loss beneath this level, all right, this particular swing low here, I'm looking for a 1 to 3. Let's see what happens right here. Yeah, we could actually get a 1 to 3 coming to fill that high up there, right? We could get a nice trade setup right here, but keep the leverage low, because the stop loss here is about almost 10%. So if you use a 10x leverage here before it even hits your stop loss, you get liquidated, right? As if you are using isolated margin, before it hits your stop loss, you get liquidated. But keep the leverage very low, and let's see how it happens. But my overall level that I'll be looking for a buy is anywhere between 0.18 down to 0.16. Right, so if this level fails, then that will be our next level that we could be looking for a long trade to the upside. So this is what I'm looking at for pipings, right? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at for pipings. Let's see if that will play out. So go ahead and look at pipings. So And last but not the least, guys, I'm looking at which token should I look at? Somebody should let me know in the comment section. What token will you want me to look at? Let me know. What token will you want me to look at? Okay. All right, so let's look at SRP for money gold. Money goals also. XRP. So let's look at XRP and see what we can achieve with that. XRP. I guess XRP. All right, so let's start from the daily. SRP. Let me take out all of this. SRP. So if you look at SRP, you see this rally sometime in November 2024, right? We still have a lot right here, okay? We still have a lot right here. Market could actually be filling out this level, which it already did sometime in October. All right, but let's see what lower time frame has for us. On the monthly, SRP is saying I'm ready to go below $1. And then on the weekly too, you see, okay, that we currently have all of these imbalance around this area to be filled. All right, we currently have all of those imbalance to be filled. Let's look at daily. So let's see. Daily time frame. Daily time frame. So let's take this and then extend it to see what market is doing right here. Okay, that's what I'm looking at for SRP. And then aside all of this, okay, this fair value gap right here was filled with this particular move here before started moving up. So the way SRP is going right now, I think if we push up, for me, if SRP pushed up to this level, let's look at the fair value gap around this area. If it pushed up to that fair value gap, it could be an area to start looking for a sell. All right, if SRP push up to fill in this gap around this area, it could actually be a level to start looking for a sell. Okay, until we take out this high, until we take out this high around this area, break a structure to the upside. But if not, I think SRP will still sell off, right? Maybe to around that $1.4, $1.3 level. So we have a fair value gap around, even on the 4 hours time frame, you can see. Let me check 1 hour. Let's see clear. there's a tendency that SRP could actually clear all of this internal liquidity here before it continues to go down, right? It continues to go down. These are 4-hour level here, still valid for a short, but at the moment we need to look at this and see what SRP is doing here. But I just need, if SRP is going to continue lower, I need it to still pull back either to the, on the 1-hour time frame, we have this fair value gap around this area here, which SRP may likely push up to before it continues to go back down. All right, before it continues to go back down. But let me go back to that 4 hours where I highlighted that level and see what our fib retracement will look like. Okay, let's see what a fib retracement for this will look like. So take from that high up there, let's say from here down here, right? Yeah, so those level right there, there's a possibility that market will bounce to that level before we continue selling. So for me, looking for short around this area will be an ideal, and then our stop loss will be, in this case, we're going to be getting maybe a stop loss of about 4% or so. And then a 1 to 3 will mean that you wait for this to drop down to 1.65, right? For market to drop down to 1.65. That's what I'm looking at for SRP. But why that? Okay, why we're looking for that overall short trade? There's a possibility that you could actually still get a trade to that opposite direction if SRP reaction right here on the 15 minutes time frame. I would take this as my high, which is 1.75, and then this 1.67 will be my low. Okay, so as long as we take this out, then there could be a reason for us to push back gradually to that level that we're looking for a short trade. All right, but at the moment, with what I'm looking at right now, I don't have any limit order to set up for this, but we need to see SRP that pushing back up or continue to go down from here. All right, so if you push back up, where we'll be looking for a sell will be where I've mapped out for you on the 4 hours time frame, but we'll see how it goes. I will review and look at SRP again, hopefully by Monday, right? I'll look at it again by Monday and we'll see. Tomorrow we'll look at it again and see what we can achieve from SRP. Thank you so much, guys, for being here with me. Hopefully this will continue, right? This will continue every day going on. So I hope to see you guys